let's go ahead and watch Andrew Callaghan's apology. Is he going to recover from this, or is he not going to recover from the allegations?
All right.
Okay.
I never thought I'd make a video like this, but I think there's an important conversation to be had, and I just want to be fully accountable, honest, and transparent with all of you guys. So I'd like to start by thanking every single person who's came out in the past week to speak about different ways in which my behavior has made them feel uncomfortable or pressured during a sexual situation, and to people who said that I've made unwanted advances and had a hard time with rejection. I'm sure this was not easy to do. It's never easy to speak out, and it was hard for me to hear as well, because to be honest with you, up until this point, I didn't even really realize that I had this pattern that had affected multiple people.
I think he has had professional help with this apology. I think, and I'm gonna let this play. I think a lot of intent has gone into this response.
I'd also like to apologize for my silence. I think that when this stuff first came out, I was in a state of denial and shock. I was, just riding the high from my movie that just came out, and then within 48 hours, I was denounced by my closest collaborators, and my name was printed in 40 different news outlets next to the words sexual misconduct, and I just kind of spiraled into a mental health crisis. I'm okay now, but I don't really think this is about me. This is about the people that I've affected. So I just want to express my complete sympathy, respect, and support for anyone who I've done wrong by. And I really want to do better and be fully accountable for everything that I've done. So that being said, I want to make a few things clear. I've always taken no for an answer. As far as consent, I've never overstepped that line. But I think I want to have a more nuanced and important conversation about.
Okay, so he's saying, yeah, I apologize. I might have unknowingly made women feel uncomfortable. That was not my intent, and I could see how, in hindsight, I made women feel uncomfortable. But I never didn't take no for an answer. Okay, he's like super effectively covering his bases here. Okay,
power dynamics, pressure, and coercion. Because, like I said, I think for a long time, I was behaving in a way that I actually thought was normal. I thought that, going home from the bar alone made you a loser. I thought that persistence was a form of flattery. And
we're going the route of, let me give this another 10 seconds here.
Thought that,
hold up.
If at first somebody was reluctant,
hold up.
Playing hard to get, just try harder. And if you think someone's feeling you, make a physical advance and see if they go with it. And I think that, especially I realized when so many young people, especially young men, rushed to defend me when this stuff first started coming out.
No, listen.
This type of sex pest behavior is normalized, and a lot of people.
Listen, by talking about the last 35 seconds, he's sort of hand-waving his behavior, because it's not just him. It's a systemic toxic masculinity issue, and he's a victim of that as well. Okay, his behavior is a part of a greater problem. And hey, let's have a conversation. We live in a society. Okay. Like, you can, if you're smart, you can see what's going on, but I'll tell you, in regards to the effectiveness of this apology video, I think he's actually doing a very good job covering his bases. I think so far so good.
People think this stuff is normal when I don't think that it is. And I think that I want to be fully responsible for not having a fluid understanding of consent and what enthusiastic two-way consent looks like. That being said, a lot of the things that have been said online about me are not true. A lot of things are missing really important contextual information that I think would change people's interpretation of a lot of these situations, but I'm not here to invalidate any.
Okay, you know what this is? This is muddying the water. Genius. Holy fuck. Fivehead. Hate it or love it, this is Fivehead. He's saying, yeah, I did some things, and I can understand how some things I did made women feel uncomfortable. But also, some things are lies. Am I going to go into detail about what specifically happened or what specifically did not happen, or what is a lie and what is not a lie? No. But he's just like throwing a shade of doubt, keeping it just vague enough, right?
Anybody's lived experience. If you feel pressured, that's just what it is. I hope that young people, and young men in particular, can use my mistakes to learn and move through life with a better understanding of consent. As far as what I have planned, I'm not really sure what comes next. I mean, obviously, reporting is my one true love, and I'm 25 years old and I have my whole life ahead of me. But I really think that I need to do some serious work on myself and figure myself out. So I'm going to start therapy sessions pretty much immediately.
Okay.
Also, not to blame alcohol, but I truly believe that alcohol was a contributing factor to my poor decision making.
Bro, that is the fucking common denominator with every terrible sexual abuse, unwanted advancements type of situation like this that you hear so many times on social media. This happens so often, you see it. Alcohol is always involved. Drugs and alcohol are always involved in this stuff.
And I think that alcohol in general has had a devastating impact on my life. So I think I'm going to make the decision to join the 12-step program for Alcoholics Anonymous. And during this journey into sobriety, I want to take a serious step back from public life. And like I said, figure myself out. And I hope that this reaches the ears of anyone who's felt affected by me. I'd love to reach out to you, or you can reach out to me, even just for me to say, I'm sorry. And I really apologize, and I appreciate you all. I also want to apologize to my closest collaborators, you know, my friends, my family, and people who will have to wear this stain on their career forever. You guys don't deserve this, and I love you guys. That being said, if you never want to watch Channel 5 again, I understand. I hope you remember the missions of radical empathy and media literacy that we have tried to put into the world through our coverage. All right, that's all I want to say.
Later. Okay, this video, I'm going to talk about the strategy of the video. This video really proves why. It really proves the value of having a PR agent or a legal team advising you and offering you counsel. Like this video is like the best advertisement you could ever have for a PR team or a legal advisor or legal counsel before you make a statement. So many content creators just fire from the hip and they completely fuck it up. This actually was a very, in my opinion, a very, very effective video. And of course, like if you kind of know what's going on, you can kind of see like, oh, this is why he said that. And I'm not even going to talk about what happened or whatever, but I'm saying the video itself as a response video, I actually think is quite effective. And I think it will be effective at salvaging his career to some degree. Do you agree? That's what I think. He muddied the water enough. He cast enough doubt into what happened versus what didn't happen. He took accountability for something, but we don't know what exactly. And then he denied other things, but we don't know what exactly. And I think it's like enough. I think that's enough for people. Interesting video. Very strategic video. And then the alcohol thing. I think for me, like personally, this does not really do a whole lot, the alcohol thing. But I think for a lot of people, it does. For me, it's like, okay, well, you were behaving poorly on alcohol. That's on you. Like you can't blame that on the alcohol. That's no one else's problem but you. But I think for a lot of people, I think that hits home. It's like, oh, okay, well, hey, you have a problem, bro. You need to get help.